Hi guys, it's Eric. Excuse me. It's the final week of our CVL project. That's really crazy to think about. This is the eighth week, I believe. So yeah, we're almost done. Next week we're gonna have a sort of a huge panel for discussion, and yeah, after that we'll all be done. So this is the last question that I'll be answering by myself, at least on Wednesday. So the question that I am answering comes from Aaron, and his question is, "What are your opinions on marching band?" So, unfortunately, my experience with marching band has sort of been less than stellar, I guess. From where I came from, specifically Schaumburg High School, marching band was required, and no one wanted to do it except for me and about four other people. It was required if you were part of the band program. So if you signed up for band, you had to do marching band. I'm sure it's that way at most other schools, but I don't know. So yeah, you were like you're considered one of the cool kids if you hated marching band. It was bad mouth at the lunch table, like, "Oh, marching band sucks," right? "Oh yeah, ha ha ha." So unfortunately, my experience with it, it didn't really create an environment for reflection or excitement about the activity. Really, I spent most of my time, especially my senior year as a section leader, just trying to make people enthusiastic for this activity because, like I said, me and four other people were definitely enthusiastic for the activity. We wanted to do it. We thought it was a lot of fun. We thought it was worth it, but no one else did. But now that I've had some time to think about it, and especially since I've spent a year with Drum Corps International, my opinions on this topic are a bit more positive. So, I guess I'll be talking about two topics in this video. Um, the sort of non-musical part of marching band and the musical part. So marching band is great as a character building activity. I know that's kind of a cheesy opener, but it's true. It teaches you that if you want to put on a great performance, you have to be willing to endure a lot of difficulties that are beyond your control, like bad weather and working with annoying people. But by the same token, some of your best friends are made through this activity because you're doing something that you love together. You're all striving towards the same goal, and you're suffering together. Quite honestly, I mean, I don't think there's a single person who's come out of marching band who, wouldn't have a story about uh, something really unfortunate that's happened to them. Happened to them. If I can digress for a second, there was this one time we were on tour. The Cavaliers. We were on tour, and we were in Arkansas. We were in Arkansas, and we were warming up on a football field. And the kid in front of me who was stretching just started freaking out. Like he started slapping at his feet and at his legs, and it was so funny because we were all stretching and we weren't really supposed to be, doing anything besides our stretches. And then this kid in front of me just starts, jumping up and down and slapping at his legs and his knees. And he apparently was standing in a huge ant pile. So it's things like that I guess are what make marching band kind of memorable. I mean, it was obviously more memorable for him, but I digress. Having that marching band experience, I think, will make you a better band director. Um, it teaches you how to deal with huge groups of people, which you will be doing your entire career, no matter what you do. As well, it gives you a sense of just how much time and dedication is needed for this activity. In my high school, we actually during the summer camp, band camp, during the summer, we actually rehearsed not too much compared to some of my friends. We rehearsed from 1 to 6 for 5 days a week, and some of my friends had band camp for like 2 weeks, like 8 hours a day. So I know that we had it easy, but yeah, being a director of any kind of marching band really just shows you that um, sometimes it's gonna suck away a lot of your life, and it's gonna require a lot of you, but it will definitely be worth it in the end. Okay, so on to the musical part. You will forgive me, I really don't have anything good to say about the musical part of marching band. Marching band does absolutely nothing for your embouchure. Um, it certainly doesn't improve it. It will most likely harm it, especially if you're a lead trumpet player. Um, we didn't really put on too many shows that had any kind of screamers. We put on a James Bond show, which I think the highest note we played was like an E above the staff, and I played second part at the time, so I didn't even have to deal with that. But regardless of what part you play, I think the only thing you're going to be thinking about is blasting or just playing as hugely as you can. Now, this is from a trumpet player's perspective, so I can't vouch for other sections, but I suspect it's like that too. Depending upon the caliber of the ensemble. I mean, the marching bands in Illinois don't even begin to compare to the marching bands in Texas. I guess it will help you to listen to marching band will help you to listen to other players better. But like I said, I think it ultimately just comes down to like the only thing you're going to be thinking about when you're performing is how loudly you can play. I probably should have said this at the beginning. We didn't compete. um, so perhaps if we did, there would be much more emphasis on music, and my opinion about that would be different. I'd like to believe so. Um, I guess it is. I guess the whole mentality is different when you're on the drum line because they practice a lot more together. I know that they start band camp before the ensemble, and they practice after the ensemble too. They spend a lot more time together, and the whole band is dependent on them to stay together as an ensemble. So I'm sure if you're on the drum line, I definitely think you could be benefited musically. So that's my take on things. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and that is all you will be hearing of me, at least from an individual standpoint. So I will see you guys next week when we do a panel reflection of this entire project. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and have a good week.